I'll be on some other shit. It's kinda bittersweet that I fell in love with it. I always thought that if I always cared about how I dress, that folks would think I'm arrogant and chicks would lose interest. But as it turns out, people start to notice you more. You turn heads when you step foot in them sneaker stores. Like where you get them, can I get them? What's the biggest size left? And chicks that never would have seen you.
What's up, everybody? It's Big Ralph TV, and I'm back with another video. All right, now we're getting to the end of the year, and normally around this time you have a lot of people doing lists, the best of 2019, my favorite of 2019. And normally around this time I do a top 10 or however many sneaker pickups of the year. But before I get to that, because I will be gathering my favorite 10 pickups of the year and compiling them into a list for a separate video, I wanted to do something a little bit different this year, and I wanted to give praise. You know what I mean? Give people their flowers. You know what I mean? I wanted to credit the people who I follow on this platform, on YouTube, who I feel like have influenced me in one way or another in 2019. And I know that not all of them will see this. I know a good portion of them will not actually see this video, but I just wanted to share with you those individuals who I feel like helped me grow in 2019 and helped me make this channel even better by what they were doing. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this list. Before I get into my actual top 10, I did have one honorable mention, and the only reason he is an honorable mention instead of being high on this list is because he doesn't make videos as frequently as he used to. But my honorable mention goes to Yo Auntie. Now, back when I started doing YouTube, Yo Auntie was one of the people that I first noticed as far as doing sneaker videos. And then I noticed that he did vlogs and just would go around, go to Target and shop. And he made things fun. He'd go and get iced coffees from McDonald's and just normal things. And he kept his videos intriguing. And when I watched it, I just wanted to do some of the same things that I saw him do. And that's sort of a basis for this channel. And I'll mention another individual who plays a big role in this channel. But Yo Auntie early on was one of the guys that I turned to for guidance and also for quality content. So Yo Auntie is my honorable mention for this list. Now, let's get into the top 10. Coming in at number 10 on my top 10 YouTubers who influenced me in 2019 list, number 10 is Flossie Carter. All right, now I try to mix in tech and sneakers and anything that I just like, you know, on this channel. And a lot of the times, some of the things that I like to watch are other tech and sneaker channels, you know. And I often go, when I pick up a new product, I often go, like if I go get this phone, like I got this phone, I check and see what Flossie says about it. Because Flossie gives a long review, a long, thorough review, and he will break down every single thing about the device, every single thing. So I usually go and check and see what Flossie has to say, and then I find myself saying some of the things that he says. Whenever I get a new device and I get it in my hands, I say, it feels nice in the hands. Ladies, you know the procedures. I copy Flossie every time when I get a new device. It's how it feels in the hands, and, you know, and I just like what he does on his channel. I feel like he keeps it real. If he doesn't like it, doesn't like it. He's going to tell you his honest opinion about it. He doesn't sugarcoat a lot of things. And he's not saying things a lot of times where it feels like he's being sponsored by somebody else or being paid to say these things. So I just really like what he's doing on his channel. So number 10 would be Flossie Carter. Coming in at number 9 on the list is Mike Rich's Kicks. Alright? Now, I go and I check out Mike Rich's videos. I'm a fan of his channel. The only thing I'll tell you right now, I'll tell you right this minute, the only thing that I do not like about Mike Rich's channel, and this might be a little petty of me, this might be a little petty. The only thing that I don't like about Mike Rich's channel is that he's an Atlanta Falcons fan. I can't rock with the Falcons, Rich. I can't. Everything else about your channel is great. I know you're from Atlanta. I know that's your team. But as a Carolina Panthers fan, I can't rock with that part. Everything else that really matters, I'm just talking crap because you know how sports rivalries go. But everything else that actually matters about his channel is legit. He gives thorough sneaker reviews. He makes it fun. You can tell that a lot of the times when he's really into something, he's really into the shoe, he's having a ball with it. He gives his bows and he's stepping outside and he's showing you the on feet and it looks great. It looks like he's having a good time. If he doesn't like it, you'll see that he tells you he doesn't like it. These may not be keepers, or I'm not gonna buy them. The get 'ems or forget 'ems. You know, he lets you know I'm not really digging these, and he stands by that. You know, there's sometimes he may actually go into a store and see a shoe that he may have said forget 'em, but he'll go back and he said, you know what, I changed my mind. He's a legit dude, in my opinion, when I'm watching his channel. And one thing that I noticed about Mike Rich, say he gets a shoe and he actually, at first he likes it and like, man, I was really digging this shoe. But then if he gets a shoe and he actually doesn't like the shoe after he purchased it, he'll come in the video and say, you know, I returned those shoes. You know, I got rid of them. I took them back to the store. A lot of sneaker YouTubers don't do that. I feel like that's unique, like, or I don't want to say unique, but genuine of him. Like, man, you know what? I wasn't actually feeling them. Because a lot of times when I get some shoes in here, like say those Jordan 1s, the white and yellow ones, the Flight, whatever those were called, I had those shoes and I reviewed them. And, you know, after a few weeks, I said, you know what? I'm never going to wear this shoe. I actually don't plan on keeping the shoe. I sent it back. And that's something that I don't see often in videos. I like that Mike Rich is genuine like that. He's not just keeping them for the sake of keeping them. If he doesn't like them, he gets rid of them. So Mike Rich comes in at number 9. All right. Number 8, something completely different. Something I just got into this year. Number 8 is a channel known as the Straight Pipes. All right. Now the Straight Pipes, that's a car channel. They do car reviews, and the reason I put them on this list is because I watched their videos earlier in the year. I want to say this was around the summertime, and I watched as Jacob got a Ford Raptor. Jacob is one of the guys on the channels. He got a 2010 Ford Raptor that was like his dream car, the car must have. I gotta have it. And he went and he found one and he purchased it. And he's done some fixings on it and it's rolling. It's his daily, it seems like. And then Yuri is the other guy that's on the channel, and he got his dream car, which is is it a Plymouth Prowler, I want to say, yellow car. They both got them, and as I watched their channel, I said to myself, man, I wonder if I can go and find my dream car, which would be my very first car, the 1992 Oldsmobile Delta 88. And I had one, that was my first car, and big regret of mine is that I got rid of it. I got rid of it, and it's just haunted me for the rest of my life since I got rid of it in 2007. And once I started watching their channel, I actually went back and found that car, and I found one, same year, same color, same model, same everything, but it only had 37,000 miles on it. Had to buy it. So ever since then, I've just kind of followed them. We're actually in the process of shopping around and getting ideas from my wife. She's going to be getting a new vehicle when we get back to the States. So I kind of watch their reviews to see what they think on cars and do research based on that. But I love their channel and some of the things that they do. I like their cinematography and how they really get into the reviews, and they're really in depth on the information on their channel with the car reviews. So the Straight Pipes come in at number 8. Coming in at number 7 on the list, Mr. Farmer Simpson. All right. Now, I've been watching Mr. Farmer Simpson for, I want to say, at least 6 years, 7 years. Been watching him for a long time. All right. And when I first started collecting sneakers, the same as Yo Auntie, when I found Yo Auntie, I found Mr. Farmer Simpson. And not just Farmer Simpson, but Buckets as well, his brother. And for a while, I just was watching them for their sneakers and see what they thought about sneakers. They show the review of the sneakers. I just wanted to see it. But what I give them credit for now is the drive that they have. They have a workshop, and the quality of the quality of the videos has improved just dramatically. It's just like, before, it went from they might have been sitting on the park bench or standing on the rooftop with a sneaker and they show it to you. They maybe show it to you from a different angle. But now the cinematography that they put into their videos and how things look, the presentation of the video, top notch. They're some of the best ones to do it. Farmer and Buckets, they're some of the best guys to ever do it. And I just really love watching their channel. Even if the shoe sucks. Even if the shoe that they're showing sucks and it's a shoe that I would never in my life even consider to buy, I like the presentation of the video and how they show me the shoe. So that's why I have Mr. Farmer Simpson and Young Buckets at number 7 on my list. Coming in at number 6, and I questioned this one. I questioned if I would actually put this individual on here, but I'm going to, and I'm going to put him sort of higher on this list. Number 6, Joe Budden. Okay? Now, the reason I have Joe Budden on this list is because he does everything that I've ever wanted to do. Like, he started off as an MC. Then he's doing a podcast now. And then he interviews other MCs. I don't know if you all have noticed, hopefully you have, but I am also an MC. I also rap. I put out an album last year. I put out a few different albums now. I'm working on a new one. But I also started a podcast earlier this year, the Big Rough Podcast, and I did it for a little bit. We had some fun. You can go back and check out some of those videos earlier in the year. We had a little fun doing that. And I've also switched over to doing the heel turn again. I brought the heel turn back and we sit and we discuss wrestling, okay? The reason I say Joe Budden influenced me is because I watch his podcast and I said to myself, man, this is great. This is entertaining. Who wouldn't want to sit with their friends and discuss things that are happening in the world? It's like, I would love to do that. And it's a few of my friends, which is what led to the Big Rock Podcast, that I would just sit and talk with, and I would say to myself, man, we should be recording this. People probably want to see us talk about these things, or there's probably a market for this. And Joe Budden was doing it. And also, going back to my emceeing, Joe Budden heavily influenced some of my earlier music when I was younger. I was a teenager. I listened to some of his earlier music, and I liked his flow, and I liked the way that he told stories, and I just like his interview style. I like his transition from being a full-fledged MC to doing podcasts, to doing a talk show, to doing interviews. I like everything that he's doing with himself right now. It's just like he went from a guy that people love to hate as an MC to somebody that people love now in the podcast room. He has the #1 podcast on Spotify. Just, these are things that I see that he does, and I want to emulate that. I want to have the Big Rock Podcast be amazing if I ever decide to do it again. I want the heel turn to take off and people tune in to hear me and the Don Josh hear our thoughts on wrestling and just tune into it weekly because they value our opinion on wrestling. This is things that I would like to do. Coming in at number 5 on the top 10 YouTubers who influenced me in 2019 list. Top 5 time now, alright? Jock Slade, aka Cousteau. Big YouTuber, big sneaker YouTuber. I don't want to just call him a sneaker YouTuber. He does a whole lot. He also does tech every now and again, which I really like his tech videos. I kind of wish he would do more of them because he's really good at it. I feel like anything he picks up and shows us, he does a great job of it. I like the different angles that he uses. I like how he's very positive. He's a very positive individual. He's not a whole bunch of like down talking on other people. He's open arms to everybody. He's a good guy. He's done music for Brooklyn Nine-Nine, if I'm not mistaken. He does a lot, and I like what Jock Slade does. I look at his channel and I see the way that he presents things to the camera, and you know how he discusses things, how he really gets into the details of it, and I like that, especially that's somebody that's doing the same thing in a way as far as showing these sneakers. I look at what he does and I say, man, that's the way that I should be doing it. I should be aiming in this direction. I'm trying to improve this channel. I want to get better. And when you want to get better, you're going to look around and see, man, what are they doing that I'm not doing? And he's doing a lot, and I love it. I'm a fan of what he does, and I'm trying to get to that level. So Jock Slade comes in at number 5 on the list. Coming in at number 4 on the list is Your Average Consumer. All right. Now, I've also been watching him for a long time. Once I started getting deeper into tech, I've always been into tech, but once I started getting deeper into the research of everything and trying to find people to talk about the things that I enjoyed on YouTube, because before it wasn't that, it was just talking with friends or looking at blog sites and things like that. But once I realized there was a market of those individuals on YouTube, your average consumer was one of those individuals that I came across, and I really enjoy his tech videos, and I like the progress that has come with his channel and the quality of the videos, whether it be the day in the life videos or the phone reviews or just him unboxing a ton of things coming from, you know, wherever that he's ordered. I like the quality that he's putting into the videos, and it always looks like he's having fun. I do feel like sometimes that he should also do more vlogs. I feel like he used to do more vlogs before, not blogs, but vlogs before, and he's kind of stopped doing that as much. But I like his channel. It's very informative. The presentation, I'm saying that a lot about a lot of these channels. The presentation is top notch on his channel, and as something that I try to emulate. And then I know that I probably will need to spend a little extra money, get a little extra equipment going on in here to emulate some of the quality that I'm seeing on that channel and a few of the other ones that I've mentioned. But Your Average Consumer, Judner is his name, does a great job, and he does a lot of things with his wife as well. I try to get my wife in videos. She doesn't want to be in the video, but I like that he has that dynamic, and he just seems like a fun guy, man. He just seems like a really fun guy. So Your Average Consumer coming in at number 4. All right. Now, number 3. Number 3, as it relates to what is behind me and what is in this room, there is no other individual who has influenced this and talking to this camera, doing this. There is no other individual who has influenced me more than number 3, Mr. Jumpman Bostick. Alright? Now, I came across Jumpman Bostick when I started collecting Jordans, and I would reach out to him on Twitter, and he would always respond. He's a very good dude, very humble individual. And I've actually met him a few times. We talk. Like, I consider Jumpman Bostick one of my friends. He's actually a friend of mine that I can reach out to and talk to if I need to talk to him. If he's invited me, I could even go visit him if I wanted to. Like, that's just a really good guy, man. And Jumpman he's the man. When you see me do my on feet portion of the videos and I all the movements that I do, I learned it from him. When I talk about the shoe and the details and I'm trying to show you the quality or the material on the shoe, I learned that from Jumpman Bostick. Like, almost everything that I do from this channel, as far as sneakers are concerned, is me emulating what I learned from Jumpman Bostick. You will not hear a lot of people say something of that nature as it relates to what they're doing on this channel, but a lot of everything that I learned how to do on YouTube as it relates to talking about sneakers, I learned it from Jumpman Bostick, and I will always give him 100% credit for what I'm doing. I would just watch his channel and say, man, you know what? I think I can do that too. And so I did it. So thank you, Jumpman Bostick. I know I've said this to you before, but thank you. Thank you for what you've done for me and the influence that you've had on my life, man. So appreciate that. Number 3, Mr. Jumpman Bostick. All right. Top two. Coming in at number 2 on the YouTubers who influenced me list. Number 2 is Casey Neistat. Alright, now I am nowhere near on Casey's level, but when I watch his videos, they inspire me to be better. Now I don't do nearly the type of videos that he does. I sit in a room and I review sneakers, or I review tech, or I talk wrestling. But when I watch Casey's videos and the way he shoots his videos, it looks like 5-minute movies, 10-minute movies. I mean, the quality of the videos are just amazing. So when you see me outside and I'm filming something, we go on vacation and I'm filming something, I'm trying to get it in the right angle, show the right light, show it in this presentation that it will kind of look like a Casey video. I know I don't have drones. I know I don't have the top-notch cameras, but when I look at his videos, it just makes me say, like, man, that is amazing. And you can't help but watch Casey's videos and not want to do better. You want to get to that level. And Casey is, to me, one of the best YouTubers that there is, period. The guy's amazing. His channel is amazing, whether he's just out with his wife, whether he's riding a scooter in Switzerland, or flying, or skateboarding through an airport. Whatever he's doing, it just looks fun. It looks like top quality. It looks like movie shit straight up every time. So Casey Neistat comes in at number 2. All right. Now, number 1 on the top 10 YouTubers who influenced me in 2019 is MKBHD, Marquez Brownlee. Alright, I've been watching Marquez for a while and I really love his tech videos. If there's anything that I could be thinking about in tech, even if it's something that I might like, that he like bashes, like when I had my Pixelbook and I did a thorough review over the Pixelbook and I said exactly how much I love the Pixelbook, and then he did a review of the Pixelbook and he's like, what the hell is this for? And he like bashed it. It's still a great video. The production and the hard work that you can see that he's putting into his videos, and it's not like he's just buying things just to be buying it, just to be reviewing it. He goes through it, he gives you a thorough testing of it, he he puts in a lot of hard work. The cinematography, the way that he puts in the work, the things that Casey Neistat is able to do everywhere, and the production quality that he does, stepping outside of the room and filming his scenery and traveling around different cities. MKBHD's video quality is that level just reviewing a phone. Whether he's reviewing a phone, a tablet, a computer, a speaker, or if he's showing off a car, a supercar, or his retro tech series, he puts in top-notch quality of the videos, and the editing, the precision of the editing is amazing. And he really knows his stuff. And I like lately that I've seen that he's gotten into sneakers, particularly Jordan 1s. I've seen that you'll catch subtle hints of the camera aiming down at the shoes. Like, I've been trying to master that in videos that I'm not talking about shoes, like showing my shoes that I'm wearing in the video. And MKBHD does that well. He'll be showing a watch or something, and then an angle will show down, oh, look at those Jordan 1s, those are nice. You know, car videos and things like that, where you see him talking about the newest Tesla or this Tesla feature, or just recently he's talking about T-Mobile 5G, and he's like, subtle shot of the sneakers in the video. So I just like everything that MKBHD does. I like his growth from when he was in college and sitting in his dorm room doing the tech reviews there at a desk with the Honey Nut Cheerios boxes at the top of the closet, to now where he's, you know, owns his own like recording studio, and just the growth has been amazing. It's hard not to watch him and not be influenced by what he's doing. He's great all around YouTuber, and I love watching him. And when I watch his videos, I try to take pieces and see how I can make this channel better at what I'm doing and how I can get on the next level myself. So I know this is a longer video. I don't want to keep going forever, but I did want to do something a little different and give credit to those who influenced me in one way or the other. Not necessarily just sneaker channels and, hey, I watch you guys do sneakers, so I wanted to do it too, but people whose channels do something for me as far as the quality of the videos and making me want to do better myself. That's ultimately what I wanted to give credit for in this video. So anyway, that's gonna do it. Thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you have not already. More content is on the way, and I'll holler at you all in the next video. Peace.